Hey, just uncovered the retro. We're getting ready to head out on our first trip. It's been probably 2 or 3 months. Late November we went out locally and checked the heating system out, but worked out real well, by the way. Now we're gonna go to a local RV park and make sure everything's working good before we head out on a trip next week. So only issues we had, I covered it for a couple 3 months, and these little rain downspouts, it broke a couple of those off. They protrude out a little bit. No big deal. Siliconed and glued them back in place. Only other changes I made, an improvement, bought a Reese stabilizing bar unit. For this size trailer it's not really required, but when we go on the interstate towards East Tennessee, it helps a lot with the wind and trucks passing you, that type of thing. So getting ready to put the stabilizer bars on, and we're gonna head out for a day or two and check everything out, make sure everything's working good, everything came through the winter okay. Alrighty folks, we have pulled up to the Bell Ridge RV park, not far from where we live, just kind of a shakedown first trip. Everything hooked up except I left a electrical jack that I needed. I went inside and bought one at the store, but all the more reason to get old like us, have a check off sheet and avoid stuff like that. Walking out to the overlook, and look here, Mount Laurel are bloomed out. Won't stay too long, there's a storm coming in. I'm gonna have to hurry, and raining down the valley heading this way. If you're in this part of the country, I would highly recommend Bell Ridge. This is one of 2 magnificent overlooks. Goes all the way down. This is Putnam County. That's looking down into what we call the Calf Killer Valley near White County. A little gazebo at the end. You can sit and watch the sun go down. Nice chairs, but starting to rain, so I'm gonna get out of here. There's the trail down to the falls. Alrighty, we're getting ready to tear it down, head back to the house. Been a very quiet stay here. There's not that many people, several people starting to head out. Rained probably starting as soon as we pulled in last night, still sprinkling today, so we didn't get out and walk much, but I've got an earlier video from when we came out here last year, Bell Ridge, if you want to see the overview, the bluffs, the pond, the lake, that type of thing. But overall, didn't have any issues. Air conditioner, fan worked. Refrigerator, no problems. All the water connectors, everything came through the winter real good. So pleased with that. Tried out everything. So next week we're gonna head out towards East Tennessee and spend a little time up there. Only issue was leaving a electrical connector. I needed to hook the power up, but because I'm 10 minutes from here, it was no problem. I just unhooked the trailer and ran back to the house, got it, and came back out, and brings up a good point, especially for the older folks, is we develop a check-off sheet. Just make you a list of everything you need for your trip, and before you go, just go through the check-off and make sure everything's loaded. And I added the electrical cord to it, by the way. When I first got the RV and was a little bit nervous about using it, I had to check off for it as well, to walk around, do this, do that. But overall, it was a good day. It got me to check everything out, and we feel good now about going on longer trips and using it a lot this summer. So appreciate it, and again, I would recommend, if you're traveling Interstate 40 and need a place to pull off and stop, full name is Bell Ridge Spacious Skies. It's a very nice little RV park. As I mentioned in my earlier videos from being out here, this place has some special memories. It was owned by a family friend. After they died, the land was sold to these folks that developed the RV park. Had some mixed feelings about it, but they've done a great job, and it's open to anybody that wants to come out. And I don't remember exactly the day use fees. You don't have to be an RV person. You can ride the UTV trails and do the hiking trails, and it's a fee-based system. I'm wanting to say maybe $20 a day per adult, but I'll have to double check that. But overall, a good shakedown, and tickled to death. Everything just came right back up and worked just like it did when we used it last November. So I'll talk to you later.